Now that we've got this assembler built, we should probably head down the list here. And that means building a rover for drilling. Yay! Greetings and salutations, relaxed gamer nation, and welcome back to Space Engineers, back to basics with me, Relaxed Gamer. So I talked about this list, and we finished the assembler. It's right here. So now we should probably build a rover for drilling so that we can get the materials in order to make the refinery. We should have plenty of materials. Think maybe if I don't get distracted again. 75.6. Show me the materials. We should be good to build a rover of some sort. But we need to figure out how deep we need to drill, because that is going to be super important. Alternatively, building a base over at our iron would probably be a good idea. Where's our iron? But it's a long ways away, I think. Iron. I thought there was material over here. 49 hydrogen power. Yeah, there's material right here, but what is it? And why have I not put it on my list? Ice and silicon. Is that all we have here? Silicon? Okay. So, not only does the rover have to be able to travel a fair distance, but it's got to have a decent amount of storage space as well. So we are going to be using some large cargo containers. And in order to do that, I am going to extend our platform out a little bit with some steel plates. No, we'll just do these. It's only 24 bits. Oops, no, I don't want that. Okay, we have enough iron for this. The reason why I'm extending a platform out is because there have been problems in the past of building on a voxel terrain such as this and things going all nutso, to say the least. So we're just going to grab some plates and we're going to lay out some more of these. That should be plenty, but I will take this out one more. And we'll even put in a ramp. There we go. Now we don't need those. We do need a bunch of other things, like a bunch of plates. We need a bunch of construction components. Don't think we need many of these. We do have cobalt, so we can make some metal grids if we need. Just top up our plates. And begin our building montage. Okay, so the basics of the Rover are complete. But now I gotta figure out a way to get the drills up here. My first thought was to use rotors to position a long boom arm, boom arm, something like that. To position it so that it can actually drill downwards, right? because I don't know how deep these are. That's something I should probably look into. Let's refill this bottle if we... Oh, we should be able to. Because we should have hydrogen available. I think we should probably go over and see what our depth is. The other idea that is questionable, but might work out okay, is using hinges to bend the drill up and down here, and then maybe using pistons out here. But yeah, I was gonna do this as an offset. So in the beginning of you saw me put the seat off to the left, and then I put these big cargo containers in. I was like, that might not work too well. Well, give me a moment to figure a few things out here. Yeah, give me a few minutes. So here is the Rover. I took it for a little bit of a test. I had to modify it, remodify it, modify it some more, etc. That's just how Space Engineers goes. But this Rover has 3 drills. They're slightly offset, like one's more forward than the other 2. A bunch of lights, because when you're drilling tunnels, you kind of need lights. An ore detector. Even though I already have ore set up, it would be nice to know where ore is. 2 large cargo containers, a connector, 12 small batteries, which currently gives me about 6 hours of power, or 21 minutes when moving.
Fuel critical.
Which is enough as long as I'm not going too far. And with this thing, I drilled this hole. I also broke a few things on it. And then I drilled this hole down into the iron. And then I drilled some iron. It's a little finicky, but it works. It got me down there. I was planning on doing like a plunge drill, but I decided to go a little more complicated, I guess, and a little safer, sort of. So this thing holds, what do we got? These are at base settings, about 30,000, 32,000 liters of ore. So it worked pretty good, of iron ore rather. No, thing is, can I safely get it down and back towards the base? That is indeed the question. It's not a pretty rover. And it's unfortunate that I had to go up to the... up a hill in order to get to things. I guess I could drill through the hill if I really, really wanted to. But this was my attempt at starting drill rover. How do I get off this hill without destroying everything? I was sure I had a...
Fuel critical.
I have a gentle drop there. It's got front and rear wheel steering. The front and rear wheels are at different steering angles. Got an antenna. What is this?
Fuel critical.
Stone, 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 stone. Silicon. This must have been one of my various crashes. I'll just store those in there. And for the most part, it's pretty stable-ish. I could have gone about 1 block wider on the wheels and it would have been even more stable. As with most Space Engineers vehicles, it always likes to veer to one side or the other. It's just weird that way. And the speed has been limited to 100 kilometers per hour. It's about 25 meters per second-ish. Over on the left, you see some holes, and that was another area I was testing the drills. So that's got to be fixed. Up we go. And I lost my connector, so I had to put another one on.
Fuel critical.
And now we have a crap ton of iron. So much iron. And stone. So the survival kit will be chugging along. Well, it tears that part down. So we got a bunch of iron, which is a large part of what our refinery is going to require. And then once we get our refinery done, in fact, what does the refinery require? I think it requires refinery, a metal grid, so cobalt, silicon, iron, nickel. Okay, well we've thankfully found all those materials. And in between episodes, I'm going to take this thing out to do some more stuff, like grab a bunch of silicon, grab a bunch of iron. Well, actually, I don't need any more iron. I got like 30k worth of iron. Grab a bunch of nickel, grab a bunch of cobalt. I have no idea how deep the cobalt is, so it's a little concerning. Now, in order to drill those holes, the smooth ramp, I need to basically put the drills up to an almost 90-degree angle. Now, why do I say almost 90-degree angle? Because I have discovered a few things. It could be because of the wheels here that caused it to go crazy, but it clanged out on me. I could probably fix that by moving the drills up to the front, connecting it here, and get rid of these lights and that there. Well, at least these lights. But I have to put it up to almost 90 degrees, so I have it set to 85 degrees. Yeah, it's starting to clang on the wheel. But the wheels are also slammed down to the base, so it might not be too much of an issue. when I'm at my proper
Fuel
driving height.
critical.
Yeah, it's fine there. But it clanged out, and what I was saying is that if I have these set to 90 degrees, they have a greater chance of clanging out. So I try to reduce it to about 85 degrees. I'm not sure how much you can stretch that. You could probably stretch it to 87, 88, but I wouldn't try it. Because clang is a fickle mistress, if you would. And I put these on hinges for the reason of being able to drill holes at various angles.
Fuel critical.
My fuel is critical. As you do. Just FYI, I am in creative mode at the moment, because that's what I need to do in order to do the spectator stuff, as I've mentioned in previous videos. So yeah, we have antenna, so we don't lose this. We got a bunch of batteries, and we have an ore detector, which is only set to ore detector set to 50 or 25. You can only go up to max of 50, so that's always great. Anyway, as the sun's going down, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I don't know if you would have learned anything from this, because a lot of it was built off camera. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao!